Action.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon. How far now? How on a day? Welcome. Today is just another laid back session of what I call my rant series. So as many of you may know, I'm a writer, I'm a graphic designer, I'm an event decorator, I am into music, I'm a visual artist, performing artist. But in today's video, I will just be talking about everything and anything. Okay? So let me dive right through. Still on the matter, there's been no current decision by Asuu or the federal government to put an end to the ongoing strike. Now, as we all know, this strike did not come by surprise because Asuu has always been on the standby to, just commence the strike by the slightest provocation, and they have absolutely been successful in doing so. Judging by what is going on, judging by the still ongoing strike, I can clearly tell you guys that Asuu as well as the federal government is to be blamed because, two wrongs they say does not make it right, and both parties are being way too insensitive of people's feelings. And as much as I blame the federal government for refusing to yield to the demands of Asuu, I as well still blame Asuu. I blame Asuu for not being wary of the constant strikes and disruption of academic activities. I as well also blame the federal government for being obstinate and just so obdurate in yielding to the demands of Asuu that borders on ensuring better quality education. How much is Asuu demanding from the federal government in a country where millions and billions are being extorted and looted by individuals and politicians? Why does the federal government find it so easy to allocate funds into projects that does not seem to benefit the society nor the economy, but they find it so hard to do the same to education? What is happening to our educational sector? The damages done by this incessant strike is so appalling. The university system in Nigeria has just been so bastardized. The latest strike is as a result of the government refusing to honor the agreement which was signed in 2009 over the non-implementation of the Memorandum of Action, which is the MOA. So understandably, one can say that the strike by Asuu is just to make the government do the needful. How can a student spend over 5 years pursuing a degree that should have lasted only just 4 years? And to make it worse, the quality of our degree is nothing to write home about, is nothing compared to foreign universities, and still dealing with issues such as strike on and off. At the end of the day, who is at loss here? It's either the student or the society. But personally for me, I think Asuu needs to be innovative, find better alternative measures to help the education system in Nigeria, which is so poor, because the government no longer sees going on strike as a threat. Time has come, indeed time has come for the federal government to man up to their own word, to honor their agreement and do something about this ongoing strike. Asuu is right in seeking for improved funding in the educational system, but that should not make all the universities go on strike all at the same time. And now, for parents who have decided to send their students abroad, I really want to sympathize with those that actually may have children in Ukraine. It's sad, it's really quite sad that everyone is afraid of another world war, and it's so disheartening to know that we have loved ones over there. Ukraine is one of the most preferred country choice for almost every Nigerian parent who wants their child to study abroad because it's quite cheap. And seeing as this crisis has befallen this great country, I think I'm scared not just for myself, I'm scared for the families that have children out there, I'm scared for Ukraine as a country, I'm as well scared for the world because Russia is one country to not joke with. They came in full time. I really want to ask the Nigerian government, what are we doing to ensure the safety of our citizens? I've seen clips online, other countries sending in airplanes to go grab their citizens back to their home country, but I've really not seen anything about Nigerians do the same. In fact, the federal government said that there can be no evacuation of our Nigerian citizens over there up until the airport over there is reopened. But quite not loud, that said airport is one of the main places where Russia is hitting them right now. The airport is one of the heat zone where the attack is being felt the most, whereas countries such as India, South Africa, many amongst others have actually announced the evacuation of their own nationals in Ukraine to neighboring countries such as Poland using the Ukrainian-Polish border. So What is stopping us from doing the same? Like, what exactly is our problem? Anyways, why is Russia invading Ukraine? Many would ask. What does President Putin want? For months, Putin denied that he was going to invade his neighboring country, Ukraine. But then all of a sudden, he tears up the peace deal and then decides to set up forces upon Ukraine from the north, east, and south. They're everywhere. Many of Putin's arguments to me are just false and irrational because the Russians, they have a negative attitude towards Ukraine than the Ukraine has towards Russia. Now guys, while all this may be going on, honestly, I'm scared and I begin to wonder, how far will Russia go? What do they want to achieve? What do they want from Ukraine? It is now clear that Russia is just basically seeking to overthrow Ukraine's democratically elected government. President Zelensky, the current president of Ukraine, life is at risk right now. But as few as they are, they've been resilient, and even the citizens, the Ukrainians, have been so courageous that they volunteered to fight back. Honestly, I can't exactly tell you that I pick a side from whatever is happening. For one end, I think I understand why Russia is doing what it's doing, but at the same time, I think it's quite greedy for Putin to want to all of a sudden take over Ukraine, all because of some issues that may have occurred in the past, which is what makes me bleed, knowing that my fellow Nigerians are over there, students begging to come back. I saw a clip on Tunde Ednot's page on Instagram at Mufasa Tunde Ednot. I saw a clip where some students, Nigerian students, were denied entry onto the train. And this train was provided by the Ukrainian government to take every citizen of Ukraine to a safe zone. So why would they deny Nigerians this? That is why I'm begging, that is why I'm pleading for the federal government of Nigeria to do something and not hide under the marks of the United Nations, according to Buhari. So hopefully, federal government, please save us all. Save us and bring back our people. Save us and make Nigeria a better place to be. Save us and help our educational sector so that our children can go to school. It's all in your hands. My people, if you share like minds with me, if you share the same opinions as myself, please comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, subscribe, and of course, tell me how you feel. I'll always be here for now.